What's up, man?
Rory and Mal, what's going on?
It's
What's
so
up, man?
crazy
How
that
are
we
you?
conveniently walked in the store and you were just right here.
Exactly.
Like this
Magic.
wasn't planned or
It
staged at all.
wasn't. I was
it
there.
down.
I heard you not coming up. I ran up the stairs and now we're here.
Shut it down for us. I appreciate that, man.
What's going on, man?
Good,
You know,
man.
hanging. First time in London.
What brings you to London for the people that don't know?
We have a live show out here.
Yeah, we have a show out here at the
Oh.
Earth Theater, man.
Doing shows across the pond.
It's crazy.
Crazy.
Why do
told-
people want to listen to us? I don't know why.
What do you mean?
I just don't know.
You don't been podcasting.
We put on the flyer that Kick Game was gonna give away sneakers to everyone that bought a ticket.
Yeah, and that's why.
Okay.
And that's why it came out.
So we got
So
sued.
yeah,
then.
you hope you have some inventory
We
down
got to
there?
deliver. No, we might. We
Yeah.
might. I mean, who knows?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you for coming to our store here in Covent Garden, man.
Yeah, had to see
Listen,
what y'all was doing in here, man.
it's
Had to
your
check it
store
out.
today.
I
Where'd you
heard a
wanna
lot
go?
about it. I've seen a lot. I was like, okay, so we got to come and check it out. So we came to see what pieces y'all got.
I'm a
Now,
fan of the platform.
I have a problem
What?
because I have a lot of these sneakers, so I
Do
obviously
you?
have a problem. Yes, I have
He has a problem.
He's
an
rich.
addiction.
He's rich. I wear the same New Balances every day.
Yeah,
That's
white boys. You know, that's how they get down. They wear the same
No,
shit.
first
They
of all,
like to
don't
act
do-
like they don't have money, so if we
Facts,
don't rob them.
facts,
That's what it is.
First
We
of
wear
all-
our money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we get into New Balances now? I
We can, yeah.
This is the first time I want to take my flowers. People have clowned me for being the New Balance guy my entire life. Now every hype beast on earth is waiting
Oh, you've
in
been
lines
wearing
around
them?
the corner to get New Balance. Now I've been in 990s for
Has he?
15
Can you
years.
vouch?
Yeah, he's been wearing New Balances
Serious?
for a while.
The same pair.
Those.
So you never did the Jordans. You never
No,
did dunks.
I definitely did, but I was always a New Balance guy. My dad stayed in Baltimore, Maryland when I was a kid. And
Yeah.
that whole area was super into New Balances. So when I went back up to New York, I was always on the New Balance shit. And everyone clowned me all the time.
So the world caught up.
The world caught up.
That's what
They
it
did.
is.
Don't
We
tell
were
him-
behind.
don't tell him that.
You gotta gas him. Come on. He's been
Yeah.
wearing them.
He has though. He has.
Exactly.
He's a New Balance guy. He likes to dress like a dad of 5.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So,
Like so.
you know.
Gotta keep him on.
All right, cool. So you know what here. Where'd you
Who
want to go? Where'd you want to
knows
go?
how many kids?
I don't know, man.
I mean, these are the women, and I know.
Oh, he tricks. No. This is the
I've
section
seen
we
you
need to
have
be
these
in.
conversations about this on the pod in the past.
Okay.
About tricking and stuff.
Yeah. I mean,
He's
no,
anti-tricking.
I'm not
what I
anti.
heard.
I'm not anti-tricking. I just said I don't trick.
Okay.
If you want to do your thing, I
He
don't
has
trick. I don't do that.
sneakers. Like,
He
you don't.
has this weird loophole with tricking, which I want to steal from him. If the woman wouldn't talk to you unless you were doing it, it's tricking.
Okay.
That's what
So
tricking is.
I-
You're paying
like-
for her time. You're paying for her attention.
But you would buy a woman some sneakers, no?
Oh, actually, yes, but
Yeah.
so that's tricking.
no, but it's not tricking if I know she would be kicking it with me if I wasn't doing
But
it.
how do you know?
Because I know the
Because
girl.
women are liars.
They are. See, now he getting into something different. He can have that. See, he's gonna be canceled on his own. He getting into something different. But no, I don't want to see no women's sneakers.
So if she's tricking for sneakers, she's got to be quite like a hood rat or something. Then she's got to be quite. Because girls are tricking for high things these days.
No, they are.
want Cartier bracelets,
yeah,
Van
but they
Cleefs.
still gotta wear something on their feet. So they gotta have
That's
some
true.
good pieces on their feet. You know what I
gotta
mean? They
walk
gotta
around
have some good. People don't give Amber Rose enough credit for the sneaker game with women though. Like she changed
Explain.
the sneaker coat because she made it fly to wear like sneakers with fur coats and shit like
Okay,
that.
I remember that.
Yeah,
That
people
age.
don't. Which
point.
I mean, which was Kanye's
Was that Kanye
influence
styling
too.
her,
Yeah,
though?
of course it was. But I'm just saying she put it together well though.
She did.
She wore
She
it
did.
well. So they don't give Amber Rose enough credit for her sneaker game.
Do we think the girls sneakerheads got mad at the bartenders when the bartenders started wearing dunks
With their
with bras?
with their Power Ranger costumes.
Was that what's happening in New York?
Well, here's
Yeah, in America, not just New York.
Okay.
But New York made it famous. The bartenders in New York, they made sneaker culture a thing too. 'Cause they look
Okay.
good. They got to be comfortable behind the bar. They got to have on the right sneakers and shit.
And
So
if you're there for 4 or 5 hours, like this gives a lot of support. So it may be like a sneakerhead thing for the women. That's why I feel for the
They
women
actually
around
don't-
sneakerhead.
the
Like,
ones don't
you
give
could do
support at
8
all.
hours at the bar. You got ankle support. You got the gum bottom. You be alright.
When I went to New York, every time I would go to New York, I would see girls wearing these.
oh, now let me tell you
They
that.
be wearing these.
If a girl has on a pair of these, it's going down first night. You gotta look at what they wearing on their feet. This is because she can get up early and not do the walk of shame with these on. It look like she just came outside to run some errands, or she can go out at night with these on if she has the right outfit on.
Versatile.
Very versatile.
I love that.
I fell for these a lot.
Yeah.
This is a real New York sneaker for the girls.
absolutely.
I
For
could
sure.
dedicate a whole Drake album to the amount of women that I fell victim to when it
What's
came
the,
to these
what's the
sneakers
shoe
right
that
here.
most women in London love wearing?
man.
Like, what's the Jordan that
It's
every girl in
kind
London?
of switched up now. Girls are on 4s now.
Okay.
Girls are wearing 4s
Okay,
for
that's a
sure.
good-
There's a
that's a
lot of
good
girls
shoe.
wearing 4s.
Uh huh.
How would you feel if a girl wore the low tops though?
I'll be concerned.
I've always been on the. I don't know how I feel about those.
Yeah.
I'll be concerned if she was wearing the lows.
It might smell funny if she got the lows.
Oh, see, now you going to something crazy.
So I met a lot of women in the cement threes. Like
Really?
this was my era of
that.
hipster chicks.
Sorry to hear that.
I was definitely in the wave of women putting the threes on.
Did you get with any women in New Balances?
Oh,
What kind of women wear New Balances?
The fake productive ones. The ones that want you to think that they are educated.
It's me that's saying the bad shit, right?
Do you
my experience. From my experience.
Okay.
That's all. I'm talking from my experience.
Here in the UK, we have a sneaker that's similar. It's similar to that. It's called the Vija. Have you seen them? VEGA.
Yes.
Yeah,
I've
you've seen them with the V on the side.
Yes.
So they're out there in America.
Oh, absolutely.
They've been out for a long time.
Over here, that's who wears them over here.
Oh, okay.
You might catch them in Shoreditch, or they might work at a little office job, or
They
fake
definitely
creative.
post motivational memes and shit.
Yeah.
They like following their dreams.
100%.
Yeah, I know.
So it's kind of the same. All right. So it's not big. It's not that big of a difference.
Okay.
No, women lying is universal.
Absolutely.
Full
I
circle.
see.
I'm trying to tell y'all.
I get it.
All right, come on, let's go. Let's go.
All right, cool.
Dunks, talk to me about them.
Classics, man. I'm glad that they. It's funny because I remember when nobody wanted to touch them.
Yeah.
And now the resale on them are fucking insane.
The resurgence is crazy.
It's crazy. So it's good to see them come back, but I'm mad because now ones that I always like could go get and just have whenever I want it. Now I got to pay an obscene resale on them. But I'm glad that they back though.
Maul shows up with a lot of orange sneakers to our podcast, and I just envy him because I can't wear orange sneakers. It's just too much orange for the aesthetic for people to see.
Yeah, the cam throws the camera off.
But I love the color orange, and one day I just wish I might dye my hair. Just so I can do like a week of wearing orange shit.
But a lot of people don't like these. I like these. I think these are fly. I think that you can wear these.
And you can
You
see
gotta
these
wear
are the
those
ones
right
with
there.
it's a different quality on the.
Yeah.
These are one of those sneakers, and there's a lot of sneakers that are this bright that you could really fuck up or make amazing. Because if you don't wear it right with the orange ones, they could look like the stupidest shoe on earth.
Facts.
But if you put
You
right
gotta know how to
outfit with
wear
it,
it. You gotta know how to do it.
you're right.
You definitely gotta know how to do it. But the dunks are classic.
All right, so Mark, I gotta ask you, and Rory, you're gonna know about this. Money bags.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the money bags.
Let's talk about it.
I mean, everyone knows about it. You're infamous for it. We see it.
It's the
Sometimes I might, even over here in the UK, I might land on a Badina's page.
Yeah.
Badinas? Is that what y'all call them?
Yeah, a baddie, a Badina.
A Badina?
Yeah,
Okay,
a Badina.
I like that.
A Badina.
A lady bloke.
Yeah,
a lady
hot ting.
bloke.
What would you
lady
not call
bloke.
that?
A lady. How about that?
No, give me the slang though.
Her name.
These guys are trolls, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. We can call them. What do we call them that we can say on the show?
Hoes.
Yeah. How about that? Yeah, we call them that sometimes too.
Oh, the B word.
Respectfully,
Would never
though.
say the B word.
Always respectfully.
New Yorkers love that.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That's a real
such a
hip-hop
New York
thing.
First
word.
of all, bitch is not gender specific.
It's not.
Okay.
It's never been.
That's true.
So anytime I've used the word bitch, it's not gender.
It could be
specific.
female.
Yeah, like if a cab doesn't stop for a black man in New York, like bitch, like when the cab, same
Well,
thing.
you don't know what the cab driver identifies as.
That's true.
So-
that is true.
That's facts. So let's talk about the money bags.
The money bag.
It's become a thing.
And it's so funny to me because it really is, it has no real meaning to it. I just love the fact that people see it and they try to give it a meaning. Like a lot of guys, they'll jump in the comment behind it and say, are you insinuating that you would pay for sex? And I'm like, no, it's not what I'm insinuating.
So is it like your version of the heart eyes?
That's exactly, no, it's not hard eyes. It's like just liking it. But it's just past the like. It's like,
It'd be crazy if Instagram had like a like button.
no, they do, but it's like you gotta go past the like. You gotta give, because it's like flowers. It's like giving the
You're giving it
because
flowers,
the thing
but
is,
it's a money bag.
But the thing is, I put the money bag on sneaker pictures. I put the money bag on sports clips, but they only see when it's on the
Has
women's.
he always been doing
That's
that?
how,
You
no,
diversified
that's
the
how he,
money
that's how he
Absolutely.
cleans it up. That's how he keeps it
It's
consistent.
everywhere, bro. I'm telling you.
That's what
you're
he
gonna,
says now.
You're gonna see, because certain guys see it like, oh, so they go to like a highlight page for like
Yeah.
basketball and they see it. They're like, oh, so you do. I'm like, I told y'all that, but y'all don't see it because y'all only looking at the girls.
Do you know how I know he does that? Because I even see you do it on Hit Boy's post as well. When he
Yeah.
posts that in.
It's just like flowers.
This
deviating
refuge
the
of
whole
whole
Listen,
shit
don't
to
let
figure
the
that
white
shit out.
boys separate what we got going on here, man. All right?
Let me
I'm
give you
white.
all an exclusive. I have not confronted Maul about this at all. Not behind the scenes, not on our podcast yet.
Yeah.
I see you trying to put the diamond now under certain girls' pics. You've changed the emoji.
You upgraded.
I screenshotted a few of
upgraded.
them.
But the diamond is more so when it's like it's somebody you know personally. You gotta make it like kind of personal.
okay.
Yeah, that's what the
Was
diamond
that something you were gonna address to the world first, or just like if you know?
Oh
you
no,
know?
I don't really address the world.
Okay.
I undress the world.
We have
That's
a
what I do.
podcast, so you literally address the.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it. That's what
We have a
the diamond.
podcast.
No, that's
You
the
address the
diamond.
world.
The diamond, I had to make it more personal for the person. Like I know.
When
the
did you
person.
start rolling out the diamond? When did that start coming to
Oh, that was like a year ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Can we NFT the first money bag photo you?
I think the first money bag photo ever might have been like a Drea photo or something. Somebody asked me that a while ago. I think it was a Drea photo.
She is the
Great person to put the money bag on.
Great person.
We'd love to have that Badina in here.
Public
She's a great
personality.
person.
Drea.
No,
We'd love to have
A great
that
person.
Badina in here.
Dre is a great person. She's a great person. Yeah. So I think she may have been the first, if I can recall. It was so
Okay.
long ago, but I think Dre was the first.
And since then, you've just been giving them out.
Well, whenever you
Badges of
see
honor.
something that you appreciate, you have to give flowers to it, right? So the money bag just represents appreciation.
Is there a woman maybe that you've had relations in the past and happen to just go back? Let me check her Instagram, see how she's doing. And there was some money bags under. How did you feel? Because it's hurt
Wait,
me.
you seen the money bags? Okay, good.
No one
Sorry.
I've been with.
Oh, he hasn't,
No.
Oh, he hasn't,
But
just, he hasn't
potentials-
discovered you.
Potentials.
Potentials. I've
yeah.
looked at potentials and seen them there. I'm like, okay.
He just asked us about Joyce. I put money bags under Joyce's pictures. Joyce.
Oh, don't get shy now.
Yeah.
Joyce who? Oh, Joyce. Yeah.
Now it's just
Why you said
no,
yeah
now
6
you're doing
times?
sneaker
You
shots.
said yeah 6 times. He said yeah.
I have Joyce here as well. I mean, listen,
I would have
was
Joyce
just in
here.
London.
I'd have her in here. When you come in London, Joyce, let's do this. Talk to me about the Jordans. This is a New York thing.
Yeah, Jordan is well, we know obviously Michael Jordan is the greatest of all time. Culturally, what the Jordan sneaker did for Nike and what it did for the sneaker culture around the world is just, something that we owe it all to the Jordan brand. Like, the sneaker culture wouldn't be what it is today without the Jordan brand. So, anytime we can get the retros and different colors and things like that, some cool textures and things like that, it's always a good thing. The 4s obviously is a classic. The Jordan 1 is obviously the number one silhouette, I think, in the world when it comes to sneakers. So my favorite Jordan, personally, of all time is the Concord 11, though.
The Concord 11?
I think that's the greatest sneaker ever.
Why is that?
Because when they came out, when I was a kid, we called them the patent leathers. Like we didn't even call them the Concord 11. We called them the patent leathers, and it was just to see that texture on the sneaker. It just looked like luxury.
Yeah.
Like that sneaker just looked so luxurious, and to have it was like back then we wore it with anything. Like I was actually playing basketball in those sneakers when they first came out.
Yeah.
Now I would never play basketball. It's funny.
What was your stats?
Nah, you wouldn't play
What
basketball.
was your stats?
Yeah, what was your stats saying?
Did you fuck around and get a triple-double?
No, never had a triple double. But it was like, when you was younger, you wore sneakers like that, and you did everything in them. You played in them. You went out to a party in them or whatever. You went to school in them.
Yeah.
We only had like 3-4 pairs of sneakers, so it didn't matter like where you wore it. You just had to wear it. But the Concord 11 for me, hands down, the greatest shoe ever.
The real question: do you think Ice Cube did get a triple-double that day?
I want to know who kept stats at a park. That's what I want to know. Who
keep stats in your head, man.
Maybe at Rucker.
Yeah. No, at Rucker, yes.
Maybe
But
at Rucker.
that wasn't Rucker where they were at. They was in the hood just hooping.
Has he ever come into a pod wearing the same sneakers twice?
Not that I can remember.
I
I'm
feel
actually
like
just
every
mad. Did
episode of the
Nigel
pod I've
send
ever
those to you?
seen.
No, I bought these.
Because me and Nigel from the same plate. Like he didn't send those to me.
No, I bought these. Nigel didn't send me these. I bought these, but I forgot.
Okay,
Like a
that's
lot of
cool.
my sneakers, I forget that I have.
Yeah.
But when I see them, like I go through all my sneakers, I'm like, damn, I haven't worn these in like 2 years. So I wear them like for a month. I make sure I wear them at least 5-6 times because
really?
if not, you forget you have them, and then 3 years later you open them, they turn in yellow, they crack and they break, and it's like I only wore these 2 times. You know what I mean? So, but that speaks to again the sneaker addiction.
But I mean, that's why I fuck with Clark Kent as far as like a sneakerhead, because he says wear your sneakers.
I want to wear them,
I
but
don't really
sometimes
like
you
the
forget
people
what you
that
have.
I get it. Collecting is a whole different genre. But sneakers are meant to be worn.
Wear your
You
sneakers.
gotta rock them.
Wear your sneakers.
'Cause I- every
never
time-
wear my mags though. Never wear them.
No, you can't wear them.
I think the black cement 3s are my favorite Jordan of all
Okay,
time.
yeah.
And just the silhouette too, because I like the white cements as well. But I feel like that sneaker in itself has kind of influenced sneakers now.
Yeah.
It still looks like a very similar silhouette to everything that's
Black
popping
cements,
now. Yeah.
For me, it has to be the Air Force Ones.
All white.
All white Air Force Ones. It has to be. They're just
that's
the
a-
most.
that's a Harlem thing, for
I
sure.
know. We have
Yeah.
Dame in here, and even
Yeah.
Dame said, but he called them. What did he call them? White Nikes.
Yeah.
White
Or
Nikes.
icy whites. Yeah.
I didn't think Americans called them Nikes. I thought it was just Nikes.
I mean,
Yeah,
Uptowns.
Uptowns. Yeah.
Uptowns, White
Yeah.
Nikes. Okay.
And then these guys from St. Louis tried to hijack it.
Who
Nelly and them stomping them with her.
Yeah. That's your favorite shoe? Wow.
Yeah, it is. I just think it's the most timeless, man. And even what, Louis Vuitton, which we're going to see later on, have done with them, Virgil.
Yeah.
Crazy. And they're super comfortable.
Yeah.
It's just the creases.
In the front, right? In
That's
the box.
the only
I
thing.
mean, when you was growing up, you learned how to do that though. You would get the extra thick socks that you would just fold over to make sure there wasn't the crease. Then they actually put out, remember when they put out the crease shit you could put inside the shit, but it was the worst thing to walk with.
Yeah.
But
or you gotta walk like a penguin, just walk with your feet out like this all day and just kind of walk like that. It's crazy what we do to not damage our sneakers, but we'll damage our feet for real. Like, it's fucking insane.
A mix of things here. We've got Sakai's, we've got Air Maxes, more Air Maxes, 95s, and then we got Rory section right here.
Yeah, right here.
The New Balances.
This is not really my New Balance. I fuck with the 550s, but that's not my go-to.
What we saying, bit too trendy, bit too hipstery, or what?
Nah, I just the shape of it just looks
Giving
weird.
Jordan,
It just
really.
looked weird on my foot. Like, these I can fuck with, but the 992s I really love. Joe Freshgoods has done some good versions of the 550. Ame has done some good versions, but they're just not my type of New Balance. 990s and 992s are my New Balance all day.
I have to ask you guys, we have to get to it because a lot of people here obviously know you originally for the Joe Budden podcast.
Who?
Pump it up.
Who?
Is there Reeboks here?
Yeah.
That was like the...
Oh, we gotta look at Reebok. Okay.
Funny to me, fuck y'all.
Yeah.
I know, but on some real shit, this is how I was introduced to you guys. I was watching your pod for years, listening to it. Well, started off listening to it SoundCloud days.
Yeah.
And obviously,
That SoundCloud
YouTube-
is still under my email. Weird.
Is it? Even when you was in that,
To this day.
you was in that little room. What was the room? That original room where you were all sitting opposite each other and
There was a studio in Jersey.
in Jersey.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So obviously that whole thing's happened. And just to summarize it for people here in the UK, that a lot of people will know you through that as well. Summarize it. What actually happened? Because when we think about it, there's loads of different stories and versions of events. But from your point of view, what actually happened?
Oh, so the truth. Okay.
The truth.
We tried to do things as friends. We had contracts in place, and our contracts weren't, honored. And when we tried to talk about it and fix it, it was years though. It was like 2 years of us trying to fix it.
Yeah.
That was met with ego and disrespect, and I just wasn't taking that. So
But you guys were actually friends.
Of course.
I thought so.
Yeah, at the time.
Obviously not. I don't steal from my friends. You steal from your friends?
No.
All right, cool. Yeah, no, I don't steal from my friends. So I think it was just a matter of, just me and Rory being moving off of genuine love and somebody else moving off of strategy and trying to be strategic. So whenever you try to move off being genuine and people move with strategy, it's always going to be, some bump of heads there. But ultimately, it just was disrespect and ego. And as men, especially as friends, I don't have an ego with my friends.
Yeah.
And I don't disrespect my friends. So I chose to walk away from it because as men, as you get older, things cost more.
Yeah.
And when I say cost more, meaning like if you do things in a way that shouldn't be done, it's gonna cost you something big. So I just decided to just walk away from it.
You can't wear that shirt now, understand?
Yeah. You get it, right?
I understand. I just want to hear your perspective on it.
Yeah, that's
I wanna
all.
hear your perspective.
Just we tried to fix it, but too much ego and disrespect.
I hear you. All right, so if we just rewind to just, the good times. How did it feel at the time though, when you had you did that deal with Spotify originally? How did it feel kind of like changing the whole of the podcast landscape? Because obviously all three of you were a part of that.
Yeah.
And you heard the CEO at the time say, we need more of these podcasts. And then they actually went and did that. So much so that here in the UK, people started getting Spotify original deals.
Yeah.
We got podcasts like the Receipts podcast here. We got 3 Shots. There's loads of podcasts here that benefited from what you guys did there. How did that feel at the time being so influential on that capacity?
I mean, it was great to be able to do that, but the first one through the door gets shot. So, even when that deal, aside from our internal stuff, it's difficult to be the first pod to figure out what podcasting is worth for real.
Okay.
So, we may have gotten fucked for what we were really owed at the time.
Yeah.
But it was good for the entire genre.
Yeah.
It did show what the value of what this shit really is, because at the end of the day, one episode of a podcast keeps people on an app longer than a Drake album could, as far as the scope of time. And it wasn't valued at the correct time, but it did make the genre what it is now.
So when you started podcasting and you started joining it and building it, did you foresee it becoming what it is today, podcasting?
I mean, we knew it was gonna be big. I mean, but we were so entrenched in it, and it's like what you're doing here. If you in here with your crew and your team, and y'all just working, and then one day you go outside and the whole block is flooded, waiting to see when you step outside. You like, what the fuck is happening?
Crazy.
Because you're in it. You don't understand what it's doing on the outside yet.
Yeah.
So for us, that's what it was. We were just in it, kicking it amongst each other, having a good time. And then one day we looked up and there was emails coming in and there was people outside of venues waiting to see us. And it was just like, what's happening right now? But you understand it because we represent the consumers, we represent the everyday people that just like to talk about what's going on in the culture from an honest point of view. So, you know, I think podcasting now is just starting to like, some podcasters getting there just do now. But we definitely were some of the first ones to like, business-wise break down some of the doors.
Okay. All right, let's start.
Just new version of AM radio, which is like the longest broadcasting thing, period. So it's just remixing that and it'll last forever.
We're happy you trailblazed. We're happy.
Yeah.
We're happy you did it. There's a whole economy now.
Exactly.
Love
This
that.
is a podcast.
Exactly. Let's move over to the big boy wall. The trailblazer wall, the big boys, the heavy hitters.
Yeah, I see you got them in the glass case.
Yeah, you know, there's feasts out here.
This sneaker right here, that Yeezy, I think what that did for Kanye and it made him, when he sat at the sneaker table, you had to take him serious.
Yeah.
After that sneaker.
I think it
came out.
changed sneaker culture,
Oh, absolutely.
period. Because that's when I think the sneakerhead raffle shit was really starting to begin, and like these real like small non-conglomerate sneaker stores started popping up, and because they could get that type of shit and they'd only have 2 pairs. Like this era, I was 20, 21 when all this stuff was happening. It's just holds a special place in my heart.
Yeah, I remember I had friends personally that camped out for these when they came out. We had a store called 1948 here. It's like a Nike spin-off store. How would you describe 1948 back then? Like that? It was like a concept store, and people were camping for those when they dropped.
Yeah.
Crazy.
You ever slept outside with a pair of sneakers?
Never.
All right, cool.
Never.
I was about to say it's over. I can't talk to anyone.
You just
walk out of here like, all right, I'm out.
never. I mean, I've entered a lot of raffles in my time. You know, I've queued. But I've never slept. That's insane. I don't know how anyone did that.
I don't even understand.
It's a next level. I think my mum would disown me if I did that.
For
She'd
sure.
be like, you're tapped. The materialism's got you on the next level.
Yeah.
I gave you a house and you chose to sleep outside.
Exactly.
What's your thoughts on Virgil? Obviously, rest in peace to the
Rest in
God
peace,
Virgil.
Virgil. The creative genius.
What's your thoughts on the stuff he did with Nike and everything, the legacy he built?
I don't even think I would feel comfortable for who Virgil was to this culture to even put a sentence together in that regard. Like, that's how important he was. I don't feel I have the right words to even explain
This
what
was
Virgil
special, though.
fucking means.
That was special.
That is special.
Yeah,
and
I
it
think
goes
that,
for a lot of money now.
Yeah, that's a special one. Virgil just, it's simplicity at its finest. You know what I mean? It's very simple, but you know, it's attention to detail. It's the small things that make the shoe, you know what I mean? Obviously, the green is so like, but it's not really loud when you look at it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even the yellow, it's not really that loud, but it's like, you know, you look at it like, I get it. I understand what this artist was doing with this shoe.
The simplicity of what Virgil did, I think just more spoke to the community rather than what he was actually putting on the shoe. Because the shoes he was putting his tag on or anything had been
Those
around.
are staples.
They'd been around forever.
Staples in the culture.
Yeah.
But you saw once somebody that we all respected and loved in the culture, when they just put just air on it, it's tagging the culture. We coming out for that. It just proved
That we make anything cool.
Yeah, like
We make anything cool.
even if he just puts air on the shit, he has the whole culture with him, and that's what fucking matters. Not because you've had this shoe for 30 years, Nike. Sorry, it's Virgil that really did.
We
that
make
shit.
the shoe hot.
Yeah,
100%.
So that's I just think
Green ones are crazy.
his simplicity represented just the entire community that exists, that keeps sneakers relevant, keeps Nike relevant, keeps Adidas relevant. Just
God rest his soul.
yeah. Maul and I did a sneaker battle together.
Yeah.
In the last round, he brought these joints out, and I didn't even know. He should have told me to begin with.
bullying.
I wouldn't have even
That's
done
bullying.
But that was
the
literally,
game.
that was literally
bullying.
because it was like, I'm never wearing them.
Yeah.
I'm never bringing them out. Like, I literally unboxed them on the show.
Yeah.
Because, you know, it's just like, it's a flex. It's like, okay, this is a sneaker show. Yeah, I have these. I'm never gonna wear them. They're gonna stay in the box forever. I do want to try to get, and Rory made a horrible joke, I do want to try to get Michael J. Fox to autograph them, to sign them for me, if I ever get the opportunity.
So that means you're definitely not going to wear them.
No, I'm not wearing them. I didn't even get my size.
after
I
he signs
purposely
them,
didn't
not
get
even your
them.
size.
For that reason.
So they're literally a trophy.
They're literally just a trophy in the case. Yeah.
How much resale or
Edit point.
or retail?
No, a raffle. I won them in a raffle. Yeah.
You know them raffles is
Yeah. Literally.
fugazi.
One and only. One and only time I've ever won anything.
You got them connections?
No, it literally was.
That's their connection.
It was a raffle.
Is that the Rockefeller?
No. It was literally
you
a
got
raffle.
the rock connection.
I promise you, bro. It was literally a raffle.
No, tell us anything.
But I think it was because of the size.
Okay.
If I would have tried to put my 10 and a half, I don't think I would have hit.
I hit you.
I think because it was like I think they're 7 or 8.
Yeah.
I think that's why I hit.
That's fire though.
But never win them. Never win.
No, I don't blame
The self-lacing ones, 2011, original.
Where he is in his career, his life, what he's doing. What's your thoughts on Kanye?
I'm just not dying on the Kanye hill.
I hear it.
Like, just with everything going on, I'm never dying on. I love Kanye as a musician, as
creative
icon.
Creative, yeah.
He's changed.
Absolutely.
He's changed my life. He's changed the entire world.
Yeah.
I'm just not dying on the hill of Kanye's views, whether I even know what they are or not. I don't even know what he said yesterday or today or what he posted.
I can't even keep up.
You can't keep up.
So when people ask me that, I don't know.
Yeah.
And that's not a political way to get out of shit. I just don't know what Kanye be talking about. I like his music. I like what he's done for the world as far as creative shit. His views and opinions, I'm never dying on that hill.
Yeah.
So
I'm totally with you.
yeah. I think he has changed the sneaker world as well.
Made some great sneakers.
Let's talk about the whole Venture thing.
Okay.
The whole Venture thing. So you lot
Don't get too spicy though. Just let you
Why?
know, because we really Hovengers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you're a Hovenger. But I'm not a Hovenger.
You're not?
He's in my top 3.
All right, who's in the 3?
You wanna know who's number 1?
Yeah.
Biggie.
Okay.
Number 2 is Nas.
Okay.
Number 3 is Hove.
Okay. I'm not mad at that.
Are you not mad at that?
I'm not mad at people shuffling those 3 around in the order. I'm not mad
Really?
at that. I'm not. I mean, for me, Jay is number 1 for a number of reasons.
Why?
But I think that just from how much he's accomplished, and obviously we lost Big at a young age, so that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
But I just think that what he's accomplished, he made everything realistic as far as like, I can come from selling crack in the ghetto to having an influence on the president being elected.
Okay.
You know, as an artist, hip hop from our culture.
Yeah.
And then what he's done business wise. You know what I mean? Things like that. He's had his hands in. So it's like, he just made it real. Like, you don't have to just rap. You can just be educated and smart, have charisma, and still be from the street. You don't have to be ignorant.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
In
like,
all of that aspects, I totally agree. For me, it's more just the skill of rapping. I don't think he's number 1.
You think Big
He's
rap better
very
than him?
skilled. I think Big and Nas are actually better rappers than him.
Okay, I'm not mad at
he's
that.
a fantastic rapper. That doesn't mean he's not.
Listen, being number 3.
I'm a big J fan.
Listen, being number 3 out of all rappers is not a bad thing.
Okay,
it's not a bad thing. Like, I tell people all the time, like, when I say I don't think LeBron is the greatest basketball player, I think he's top 5, maybe top 7.
LeBron
but that's
in
not
top 3.
Is LeBron in my top 3?
He's not in your top 3.
No, nah.
Top 3.
5.
Who's number 1? It's MJ, right?
Look at the wall. You know who number 1 is.
Yeah, I'm just making sure. I don't know.
The wall looks like that for a
some
reason.
people say Kobe, rest in peace. I don't know.
Because I
He has to be
MJ,
3.
Kobe, Bron is probably.
That's my
where
3.
I land.
Okay, listen, I'm not mad. Mike, Kobe.
Kobe, okay. Has to
Number
be
3.
LeBron.
Nah.
Jerry West.
No.
John
Honestly,
Stockton.
no.
Pistol Pete. I'm just trying to name someone white.
I would honestly probably put Shaq number 3.
Shaq.
Yeah. I think Shaq dominated the game. He won
He
championships.
was a bit of a cheat though, man.
He was a cheat?
He didn't cheat in the game, but look at the guy. Like he did.
I mean, it's not
The
his
guy
fault.
didn't even have to jump and could dunk.
it's not-
Like,
I'm
it was
saying
just
it's not-
he was like a mutant.
Exactly, and he won. He dominated. The only reason why I can't put LeBron in my top 3 is because other players dominated in LeBron's prime. Steph Curry dominated. Steph Curry dominated.
Shaq
Steph
dominated
Curry is in my top
Kobe's
5.
prime.
Steph Curry right now today is in my top 5 players of all time.
Best
I'm not mad at
3-point
that.
shooter ever.
No, he's one
That's
of
not
the
even
best
close.
players ever. I'm not just talking about 3-point. We
Okay.
know he's the greatest shooter ever. That we don't have to debate
okay.
that.
Yeah.
I'm just talking about he changed the game of basketball, and he's dominated the
You
game
think
of basketball.
Shaq dominated in Kobe's era?
What you mean? They were teammates.
Because you were saying that
Well, yeah, he
other
was
players
always Finals
dominated
MVP. Shaq was always fine. Kobe never
So
won
doesn't
Finals
that go
MVP.
against your LeBron point of saying that because other players dominated during LeBron's era?
We've ended up in a top 3 debate.
In the words of Don Kennedy, don't wear LeBrons to the club, them shit's ugly.
I never wear.
He would never say that about Mike. See, exactly.
Never.
So he's in your top 3, but you don't even own a pair of his sneakers?
Never.
I'm still mad that you have Hov at 3, but
I knew it. See, he was like, I don't mind. You can switch around. You're like,
as a Hov Avenger.
Why are you mad?
I think he's an underrated lyricist.
If you
I think he's underrated.
I think he's a far better rapper than Nas and Biggie.
How is top 3? He's not a better rapper than Biggie. Like, he's just not a better rapper than Biggie.
Okay, so every
Biggie
song
never had a bad verse. Ever.
Okay, so
he wasn't around for
he never had a chance to.
So every song that Big and Jay have together, you think Biggie out-rapped Jay on those songs? You think so?
I love the way he out-rapped him. Brooklyn's Finest, he out-rapped him. In my opinion.
Brooklyn's Finest, he out-rapped Jay?
I think he did.
Okay. I'm not, listen, I just like to hear people talk about it.
Why?
No, it's just like
if Faith had twins, she'd probably have 2 parks.
I was just about to bring that line up as a shitty line.
Parks? That's not
I was literally about to bring that up. Like, wait, you thought that bar was hard?
No.
That was the bar you should have went to.
Hold on.
I was gonna bring it up as the shitty bar.
No, it isn't a shit bar.
That was the worst bar ever.
That was not a shit bar because if think about what was
Rap Genius, break that bar.
No. Think about it.
Yeah.
What was happening in that time? Even though I was probably about 5 years old.
Yeah.
That's why it means so much. That's why it's such a special bar.
Yeah.
Because of what went behind it.
I feel you.
It's not obviously, it's the most obvious wordplay.
But you acting like Jay didn't come right back off of that and go crazy though.
I didn't say anything, but that's the thing. When you say one goes crazy or crazier than the other, it doesn't mean you're downplaying the other one. It's just a preference, isn't it?
That's why I said I just like to hear your perspective on it. I get it, but
and Jay doesn't have one album better than Life After Death or Ready to Die. And I'll die on that hill. Blueprint, Reasonable Doubt, I will die on that hill.
Personal preference.
Does he have an album better than Life After Death?
Me personally, yes.
Yes,
What one?
Absolutely.
I think Blueprint
1
and
is
Reasonable
better.
Doubt.
Reasonable Doubt is
One of the main reasons Blueprint is what it is because of this, man.
I'm not mad at you, bro.
Life After Death double disc.
Let me actually.
Blueprint 2, Gift and the Curse, that double disc.
That was too much Jay.
I'm totally
It was too
fine.
many songs. If he would have condensed that into one,
and one of the biggest songs on it, he basically took Biggie's song. I see her, says, jealousy, says, got the whole.
I see it.
It was all
listen,
a
I'm
dream.
not mad.
I know rap, you know.
I'm not mad at you, but
I'm just saying.
I think Jay is a better rapper.
Personal preference is one
Jay's
thing.
done more.
I'll never be mad at someone saying that Ready to Die is better than Reasonable Doubt. That's fine.
Yeah,
That's
I'm not
preference.
mad at
I'm
that.
never mad at that. Would you take, if you could only listen to one, Big's catalog or Jay's catalog? You can't listen to Big's ever again.
No, but it's got to be like
You
2
can't listen
albums
to
from
Jay's.
Jay and to make it fair.
No. I'm telling you, let's go with what's tangible. Because you said Big is the best rapper ever.
I'm taking Big.
You're taking his 2 albums over Jay's whole catalog for the rest of your life.
That's why this is
You can't
unfair.
listen to Jay.
That's
No, it's
But
not.
how can I not listen? I love The
it's
Dough,
fair.
ironically, which Jay is on.
Yeah.
It's my favorite rap song ever.
I think it's unfair to Big.
I love that rap song.
Okay.
That's why Jay is number 1 to me over Big, because Big unfortunately passed away, didn't have a chance to do so. But I have to deal with what's tangible. I know Jay has fucking 13 albums.
And Nas is tangible.
Are you taking, and this hurts my
I put
my
Nas
queen's
number
heart.
2.
It hurts my queen's
I
heart.
put Nas number
But
2.
and that's
Nas's catalog.
I don't want to have
or
that
Jay's catalog.
I'm taking Nas.
No, you're not.
I am.
And yo,
I promise
Nas
I
is
am.
always my favorite.
I
During
promise
the
I am.
Ether
I
shit,
promise
I was
I am.
on Nas side.
I promise I am. And I think this recent run he's been on, he's
Name-
brought it back.
name-
No, the King's Disease shit is amazing.
Yeah, I'm magic.
Fine.
He's brought
You're
it
gonna
back.
make me shit
He's
on
brought it
Nas and
back.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
No, you don't do it anyway.
Name 3 songs.
You don't do it
Street
anyway.
Disciple.
We watch
go.
your podcast. You
Street
don't do
Disciple.
it.
3 songs. Go.
No, don't do that.
Exactly.
Don't do that. Feed stream. Hold on. Come back. Is this what we're doing? You're really doing this right now.
Let's go.
Feed stream.
Okay.
And we'll end it there.
Yeah,
We'll end it
I can
there.
name more.
We're gonna let you guys get your sneaks.
Yo.
Get the cash register.
appreciate you, man.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Love.
I can see you with the low
I don't know
tops.
why I always wanted these. I just think this is like a cool.
It's a universal shoe.
Yeah.
Wear that shit with everything.
Yeah, I definitely want these for sure.
Comfort and some shit that can go with everything. That's what these sneakerheads never talk about. What can you wear with damn near everything in your closet? That's what I fuck with. And I'm 32. Like I can't, the bright colors and shit. Give me some earth tones and some black. Our manager Benner just had a beautiful daughter. I have not bought her a gift yet. So I think I'm gonna go with these for the first one. Cause I bought your son his first beef and broccolis ever. He's now 7 feet tall, but I bought him his beef and brocs that was this size, I wanna say, when he was born. So I wanna do sneakers again for your daughter. Doing these.
I'm gonna do these. Olive, anything with olive, I'm sold.
Yeah,
Just
earth
olive,
tones.
yeah.
Because you're an
olive.
adult.
Yeah,
Adults
olive.
love earth tones.
I need olive, man. That's just a fly color palette, man. Yeah, I'm doing those.
Just because I fuck with Travis and how he flips classics.
Those are hard.
These, I wear these though. I gotta get shit I wear.
Yeah.
I
Those
can
are
wear
hard.
this with these.
Those are hard. I love those.
I'm gonna go with these joints. And then my last one, I know we're not allowed to support right now, but I gotta think of my old age. Like I said before, best orthopedic shoe ever. Second best. Right here. And this, you could go through dirt, you go through mud with these shits.
Go through cancellation in those. All right, you got everything you needed?
Yeah, I left my wallet in the
I
car.
was going crazy. Okay, I got
No,
mine.
yeah. No, I'm gonna pay you back.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, send it.
Shit, I think I lost my wallet too.
Your total will be.
What if I just got some socks?
Yeah, you know what?
Can never
black
have too
colorway.
many socks.
How about those are on us?
Okay.
All right, that's it then. We out.
Yeah.
So man, this was great. Shout out to Kick Game. Don't worry, we kept the receipts. This is just for camera. We're gonna return these, but this was an amazing experience.
I got some pieces that I really wanted though.
For sure. You know, I stunted for the camera.
As
All
always.
this is getting returned.
Always.